Okay. Oh, sorry. Now I got my mic on. Bro, I joined the Discord and the codes aren't there. Bro, it says ABC Venom. You have to be a registered player to get the codes. Not just a registered player, but a registered team leader to get the codes. It's all written down in the Discord. You have to be registered and checked in. Your team leader will get the codes and we'll send it to you guys. That's how it works. Major Boner, interesting name. Thank you for joining. And Venom, thank you for the follow as well. Okay. Alright, let me bring you guys back. Alright, so this plane line's more north than most. You have Rozhawk, Yasnaya, Severny, Georgia Pole, and Zarki, all kind of like definitely over that plane line. You can head to many other places: Milta, Power Plant, Farm, Pachinki. Actually, that's pretty much it. I mean, Kameshk, you can probably head over there, Stalber, but those aren't usually places you want to head to, typically. That being said, we do have some teams heading south, which could be interesting. It looks like a lot of teams are heading to Milta. They're probably going to try to take that car on that south side and take that over to possibly Novo or military base. We'll keep an eye on that. Yasnaya has a few teams dropping together, which we might go to as well. I'm not sure which one I want to head to first. As you can see, all these players are pretty much dropping at the same place. I think there's probably some separation at Yasnaya, so we will stay here at Milta and see how this pans out. We need a speed here with El Diablo, Panda, and Slim Jim. I think Panda was trying to do things by himself last match. Big mistake there. Could be wrong about that. But now all four of them are here ready to go. Looks like Naked has dropped over here as well. Looks like they dropped to the top there. Lights Out is up there as well. And Shane is trying to head into the car. But there's, yeah, there's one. There's Lights Out player, Crispy. Got in the rest of Naked players. And now he's going to try to get out of there and speed out. So they got the car. They're out. They're probably going to head to Novo and take the stuff. Now Team 18 with Lights Out, they're kind of left here hanging. They couldn't get the car that they want, so they're going to have to try to loot it as quickly as possible. It looks like Dolos is knocked. Tony is knocked. It's probably caused by speed with an M4 4x scope. So great start now for TU. And a really bad one for LO. We'll see if they can overcome. Whiskey going for the long-range shots. Could not do it with the UMP. As his teammates are left hanging. This is going to be tough for them for sure. Slim Jim with a crossbow, of all things. He has an enemy with Whiskey that's near him. We'll take a look on around the corner. So Whiskey's trying to loot up this place. He's got a shotgun in hand. He's got probably one of the best shotguns. But again, shotguns are not my thing. Could be his, though. Ooh, missing both hits. Switches to the UMP. Good idea. The crop. Oh, man, if he gets a hit with it, he couldn't. Oh, my God, how many? Wow, Slim Jim is going to get thirsted and Whiskey could not get... Oh my God, Whiskey will steal a kill off that team. It looks like this TU player was trying to crossbow him. Big mistake here, especially with the rest of the teammates around. They were really close, but they could not help out well enough. And I'm sure that that is going to be causing some controversy within the squad. Hopefully not. But that was a missed play, especially on TU. And it's going with the 1v3 situation. There shouldn't be a lost player in that scenario, especially with all the misses that we saw. We're going to go to Yasnaya now. It looks like, as we were talking about before, a lot of teams dropped here. So we'll see if there's things have changed ever since. But right now, let's see. We got JCR team player with Phoenix Simple and Young Boy. And they have the south side of Yasnaya with near the big buildings. Or the C-block buildings, I should say. Fernan and the rest of his team with Remix, Dios Botas, and Fernan, and Angry Boy, I mean, are all here together. Meanwhile, Blunt Trauma Esports with the Sebas, X, Dizzy, and Healer are really close by. I think Team 19 is going to try to get up here. Unless they know they're here. I think Remix does. He's really paying attention. You can see Dizzy's on one of the top floors. And I think one player is just staying low. Dizzy does get hit a bit, but definitely stays low enough so he doesn't get knocked out. That would be a big problem if he did get knocked up here. He's a little left by himself. Yes, the Sabaths is here, but not that close. as he's in a different building altogether. Take a quick gander around, make sure we're not missing much else. So right now, separation seems to be pretty good. Team 7 and Team 25. We'll take a quick look at this. BGNA Trevor with Optic players with Lucid, Magic, and Jay. Team 7 is right there with 2 players, Rich and Steezy, and there are only 2 for the squad, so they are in a tough spot here, trying to hang on against a 4-man squad. I think Trevor is looking in. There he is. Shots fired with the AK. It's tough to shoot from that range in auto fire, even with a red dot. Might be better off with an iron sight, to be honest, trying to get that distance. So Magic on this side could possibly get a nice flank position here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just wait. He's waiting for the right timing, but he is not getting it. Steezy getting hit hard, but not knocked. Rich is there for backup. Let's take a look from their spot here. Rich. So teammate Steezy staying inside, trying to heal up with some boosters. Rich is on the outside looking around. Not being too aggressive though. He's definitely hugging the wall as much as possible. Ooh, I think Steezy just got knocked. Yes, he did. So Rich has to go inside or prevent them from coming through, and I think he's going to try to prevent them from coming through. Good shots with the AK, but couldn't finish it. He's got another one there. He didn't realize that, and he does get the knock, but he couldn't get the finishing touch on Magic. So Jay really came out of nowhere for him. He didn't realize that there was 2 instead of just 1, and then he got taken down. So you can see here all 4 of them, while one's knocked, they should get the revive and move forward from there. Naya has some issues. Let's take a look. BTE Healer is knocked. He's getting revived at the moment as well. Are they like across the way? We have some players across the way. Nobody seems to be under them. You have Anti who's moving forward into the building now. With the young boy leading the charge, it seems. He's looking up the stairs. One's outside, I believe. Let's see Remix. Remix is on the other building across. So 3 different teams, guys. Team 21 with BTE, Blunt Trauma Esports. Team 10... Let's take a look at Team 10 and who they are. Team 10 is represented by We Just Vibin'. Interesting. And then we also have Team 19 for IN. Take a quick look at them. And that is represented by Ines Gaming. Ines Gaming. So knock on BTE. It looks like one player... Looks like they're pushing forward Phoenix and then going for the thirst, but he's getting hit in the back. I could not find him. And that's it. Jeez, I could not find him. My apologies for the miss there. But so it looks like Team 10 got the win there. That doesn't mean they got the whole finishing touch on the other team as well, who heard all that. I think it would be a great idea for Team 10 to make a push now. They know there was a lot of battling going on. There was a lot of people hurt. Just seems to make sense, but they're not going to do it at this point. So that's going to give time for Team 10 to heal up, to loot up, and to move forward with this one. So that was, I think, a missed opportunity for the third party to come in. But they're trying to play this safe as well. Everyone else seems to be separated, so we'll stay here. Let's see the separation and type we have. So as I said, they're in 2 different buildings. Looks like Phoenix is shooting across the way. Remix gets knocked. Looks like Ferdinand trying to respond with the AK. Oh, didn't get the smoke where he wanted it. Shots on the first floor as he's creeping in. They're going to push him. They do push him and they get the knock. They don't get the thirst on simple. And there's a thirst. 2v2 situation now. I think this is a team just vibing, right? That's what we settled on. Throwing a grenade in there, doesn't make contact at all. Gonna try to throw another one, hoping that you go to the same spot, but nope. They are on a different floor. So this is still the teams that are really close. Nobody else is. We got 46 people alive, 14 teams left. Team 17 is shooting, but I don't think anyone's around. This might be more celebratory or trying to attract people. As you can see here, they're waiting for opportunities to strike for them. Heading back over to Team 19. Or was. I'm floating. Here we go. So a bit of a stalemate. We know it's a 2v2. If one player gets knocked, that's going to give a big advantage for the other team. JCR trying to shoot from the stairwell. Grenade, trying to cross it over. Let's see if that'll work. Looks like he holds it back. Blue Zone now overrunning their positions, both teams. Fernand getting into that would be great. Can he get the hurting on him? No! As he was inside the walls, not inside the stairs. Or outside the walls, I guess is a better word. Looks like Dios is moving back. Fernand's moving back. They're probably going to keep moving back and then go across to get into zone. The cars, there's a no-show. I don't see any cars around. It looks like Team 10's doing the exact same thing, just on the other end. Phoenix is trying to boost himself so the blue zone doesn't hurt too much with every moment. Fernand getting shot at but doesn't get knocked as JCR had an opportunity. Peeking this might be great. Keep going a little bit more to the right. I don't think he realized that they rotated out of that building now. And they have dropped down to the main city. Team 15, we'll take a look at them as they're heading toward Rozhok. And there is a team in Rozhok already. Looks like they're more looting the compound outside of Rozhok first. And then the Team 25 that's in Rozhok seems to be that they're going to drive out of here and move on. Team 17 going for the drop, I think. Possibly, if we can render. So Tim Knox on this side. And Gabber is not looking too great. Team 17, Buzz Jojo, Godcast, and now Rob is knocked. Grenades being thrown, not making contact. Rob needs to get revived, and it looks like Godcast is going for it. Yeah, we're trying to find Critch. Critch is shooting across the way as well, trying to do his thing. Gets a hit, and there's a knock through the corner of that windowsill. Critch staying alive somehow, some way. One hit will come in, but he won't get knocked out. And it looks like Team 17 has won the battle here, as there's nobody left on the opponent on the opposite side. So revives, heals, not necessary. Well, revive wasn't necessary. The heals certainly were. And you can see here, one team is close, but they're not going to go after it. It seems they're going to hold the underground spot here by the sewage system. I don't know what else to call this, really. I just call it the sewage system. Maybe the canal, maybe a better word for it. VSS with Sony, I like it. I really appreciate the players using the VSS. Looks like What Up Baby, Legion, and the other player that I can't pronounce is holding Gatka. Team 19's driving in, and they might go right to enemy territory. So let's see what this looks like. This is one of the teams that were at Yasnaya going into that battle at the buildings. And you can see here Team 15's on their right. They can probably hear the gunshots, and you can see already that they're going in the opposite direction of that. Team 25 still on their right as well, and it seems like they're going to go on the right side of that as well. We're going to take a look at what Team 25 sees. So they are shooting at each other. Looks like a rotation, maybe a flank maneuver is in order. As you can see here, he's trying to get a different angle. but his teammates are still there. Looks like they both are now rotating back to the buildings. So TU, I think they were getting shot at by SK, but no hits or knocks. It seems to be in order. So what I'm trying to do is trying to find where the next piece of activity will be. That's my goal for you guys. He might have gotten a hit with that bolt action. M24. There's Critch. Critch is peeking. Does he get a knock? He does get the knock with it. Well done with that hit. Solid strike. You see here Godcast going for the revive. And Critch is going to heal up as well. Buzz Jojo really cutting it close to the enemies here. So Jojo being awfully careful himself, that's certainly needed. He should be able to see them. I think should be. There's the hits. So he's not shooting through the wall, just letting you guys know it's spectate mode, not being able to notice what angle he's got. But so it looked like he did find them. He took some shots, but it also was hit in return. So he's been spotted. VSS shots on the left, I like it. Team 10 is driving by as well. Are they going to cut the corner? No, they're just going to keep going away. Nope, cutting the corner. JCR, they're going straight in. This is bad. There's an enemy already in there. He's got to get out of there. He's heading right to Jojo now. Jojo taking shots and gets the knock on JCR. Tough rotation. Met one enemy in front of him, switches positions, and meets another. Hater gets knocked, but Critch goes right down right after. And CT is looking good in that position. Yes, they do seem to have more and more enemies with every moment that comes by, but all in all, this position's not bad. They should be able to keep doing the same thing. Rob actually is cutting in closer. He's going to be able to Batman down in through the smoke and surprise him. Nope. Never mind, as he will be taken down. Though Carly gets knocked. Jojo. I think Jojo's last line of defense. Nope, he's got another teammate with Godcast, and Godcast was there too to help. So Jojo, I think, got the last kill, though. Godcast actually got the last... Nope. I was right. Buzz Jojo got the last kill. And they're going to get all this loot. I really thought this position, even though they were taking a lot of hits, I thought it was going to be great for them, but no. So Team 25's on the other side of these sewage system lines. And you can see here that OPX is regrouping here. They probably heard all the gunshots, and you can see they're rotating toward where the enemies are now. Godcast and Jojo, they're going to have some company. There's Jojo. He hasn't been spotted yet. He might have been heard. Not sure if any of them heard it. Godcast taking shots across the way. Jay trying to throw a grenade first and doesn't make contact. Grenade to the left, not far enough. That one's a good grenade. That could hurt. Yes, it does on both players, but it does get the knock. That's an instant kill on both of them. Great first grenade, actually getting half the health down. And then the remaining grenade actually takes both of them down at the same exact time. Beautiful stuff from OPX, as they barely take any damage, if at all. I'm not sure if they actually did, as they all have 100% health right now. Look at all the cars, too, though. This is like a car lot. This is like, you know, I want to buy a car from you guys, although that one needs some tires. This is that's a great place to do it. What do we have here? What a Baby Legion and a player I cannot pronounce are rotating with all different vehicles, possibly to get a better spot in the zone. Team 2 seems to have issues in front of them, although they seem to be causing it. Snowy gets knocked out from El Diablo. There's enemies on the right. The car is right there. He's trying to get the hits. Is he finding it? It looks like he's missing a lot of shots there. Nobody took damage. Guess the recoil was just a little too much with what he was using. I think he was using a 6 times, maybe a 4. That is a 6, it seems. It's tough sometimes, especially when you're trying to keep a 6 on the 6 times, not turning it into a 3 times. It can be difficult. Speedy seems to be getting it. He's trying to rotate to his teammate. Looks like stays alive and wants to peek it as well. Take a look up here and see what's going on. VSS from Blue. I like the skin on it too. Very Merry Christmas. It's red and white, candy cane style. Panda. Panda. Scar trying to shoot up. I was trying to rap, but that's just not what I'm gonna do. Let's not do that. No one wants to hear that. So El Diablo in the smoke here, trying to hide. So this is a really great spot actually from the Cuties here. Cuties comp team. Team 16 is next to Team 2 with Kyla, Scarface, and Pepperoni. So El Diablo's rotating to their teammate. Panda is knocked. Needs help. I think Speedy's going to try to make a speedy recovery on Panda right now. Throw a smoke and go for the revive. Team 25 has creeped into a position on Team 19. They're really close. One house right next to each other. Looks like a grenade thrown into the middle of it, hoping to get a hit, but I don't think so. Grenades thrown to the second or the rooftop, not making contact though. Good positioning for OPX, trying to get different angles. Definitely a good idea to throw the grenades in. That has to make contact with one of them, and yet none of them do. Everyone still has full health. Problem here for Team 19 obviously is that they're a two-man squad facing up against a team of 4. They really are going to have to play to use some magic to get out of this one. Adrenaline shot, looks like that's foreseeing an issue. So he has full health right now. Molly thrown inside. Luckily wasn't at Dios's position. I think Lucid's the closest one. He's going to try to throw another grenade up. Shots on Fernan, and Fernan is knocked. One left. Dios Botas. Oh, good hits. Good start. Can he continue? No, he won't. That was a good start, though. He got a lot of damage on the opposing player that way. But after that, everyone else kind of converged on him, and they got the knockout. Lucid does get back up to 100%. Looks like used the med kit. Is ready to go next time. 24 players left, 8 teams surviving. I like it. Don't stop. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's move on to back over to Team 25. As I think they're still going after some other team. Yeah, they're going after the babies. BGNA. Can they see TU over there? They might have. He's looking all around for Team 14. He has the AWM. He's looking everywhere, but just missing the opportunity to see them. I think Alex is here hidden in a nice spot. Getting the revive. Getting revived. Cuties, as I said, had a great position here. It looks like they are going to shoot down at Baby Jess. Shiloh's has a SK, but with a red dot. Not typically what you'd like to put on your snipers. Looks like the babies are having a hard time with their position. They are sandwiched in here. You can see on the minimap next to Team 6 and next to Team 25. They have a hill on their one side and the smokes on the other now. Looks like Speedy was knocked on TU. 4-time scope with a scar. I don't think he's going to do much with that right now. Oh, there's one. Is he going to get hits on Alex? Guess not. I don't know why he can't see it. Is he going for the shots? Maybe they're hill glitched and he's waiting for them to peek a little bit more. But right now, Trevor is... I don't know if he's shooting or not. Maybe a spectate mode glitch too. Should be able to see him pretty well. Alex is throwing some more smokes down. Jess and Baby Viper are down. And that's a thirst. Jess is so far away too, and he's probably going to get taken out. I don't think Alex can get that revive in time. Nope. Definitely not now. So Cutie's still looking down at Alex. They see all the smoke. They know there's one player left. That long grenade try is a hell of an attempt. And they're going to need a little bit more armed than that if they want to try it. Let's zoom in on this to see exactly what everything looks like from a higher angle. Team 15, what are you guys doing? You guys running into zone, rotating around it. Team 2 is probably who you're going to be creeping up on, but you guys got to find zone as well. So if you want to beat TU, then move into zone, that's a possibility. But they got to make a decision soon, unless they have a vehicle and just crash whatever they want. You can see Team 2 is already making their rotation around. See if this pit plays out. Team 10 is going to be on their back. So they haven't found zone yet. I think they're waiting for a better spot. They're going to stop here for now. Shots across. And so here's the remaining member on Team 10 with Phoenix. He's going to crash this. He's right next to an enemy right now. He's getting shot at the moment. He gets hit to roughly 80% health, maybe 90. He's still okay. He's going to try to drive out. Never mind, he stops. Oh, he's going to get shot in the back. He didn't realize he was rotating on the right side. And he still gets shot in the back, actually, as Phoenix is out of the match. I think that was caused by Scarface or Kyle, but either one, or Kyla. Either way, Team 16 takes the kill. TU, they're the ones that were driving around, and they seem to have stopped here. They still need zone. They have 25 seconds before they have to, before the zone moves. They're probably going to keep using these little hills, maybe the hay bales to cover. This is a great spot for the Cuties, it seems. Cuties have been up here for ages now. They haven't moved. They haven't needed to move. This is a great spot because you can shoot downward a lot of people. There's some good cover spots as well. If you get knocked, you just kind of dip into them and wait for the opportunity to get revived. OPX cutting in. You can see Magic just drives in, but there's so much smoke that Naked has a hard time seeing them coming in. Kurt gets shot in the back. Shane now trying to handle it on his own. It looks like Guy shooting from the outside of the smoke. Guy is trying to shoot cross, but can't get it as Magic is able to get the last touch. Shane could not win it against Magic. Magic just going all out, making an initial push. Jay got knocked. Magic was able to pick up the slack. So that's it for Naked on match number 2. And that seems to be a good middle of the game for OPX at the moment. Team 2 is creeping up on Team 6. Grenades thrown in their direction. Doesn't seem to cause a knock. El Diablo pushing up on Booty. Looks like he had the snipe on. I don't know if he intended that. I guess he did, but he's knocked. Long range grenade. That could kill Booty, and that could kill Flash, who's in it. Does not, but lost the health. El Diablo gets taken down. Nice job from Flash on this side. You see him in their speed, getting hit, and gets the M16 to work in his favor, as Flash gets 2 in a row right there. Nice job. So Cutie staying alive. Now, as I said before, they had a great spot. They still do. They still have the edge of zone. They can work it just a little bit longer, as everybody else is trying to rotate around it, tiptoe it. Oh, he's got to reload. Kyler, though, couldn't return back. And Scarface is down as well, so no teammates around to help them each other. I think they... Oh, here's one. Pepperoni across the street. 20 seconds, though. You need to rotate up. Oh, boy. Jay is doing the same thing. He's pushing forward. This team continues to push. And Pepperoni is out, so this must be a lot of kills for OPX. They have 20 kills. 20 kills. 2-0 kills for this team. Aggressive all the way. My God. They haven't lost a player either. Lucid still alive. Magic, Jay, Trevor still alive. 20 kills. There's 2 teams left now. It's 3v4 in favor of OPX on Team 25. This should be Omnipotent, or Omnipotence, as that's their team name. Cuties for Team 6. Team 25 right in front. There he is, trying to shoot with the SLR. Gets a hit. Nicely done. Gets a headshot with that one. Flash on the right side. He sees him. Going for the shot to the M4 4x scope. Could not quite make contact, though. They did get the revive on Trevor. Jay, nice job. Dre's moving forward as well. He's got the big gun. M249. Can he make it work? He's got a lot of power behind this gun. Gets booty down. Anything close range will work with this. Just gotta watch out for the scattered shots after a while. Can't just hold it down unless you're really close. Trevor looking across at Flash. Flash is throwing some stuff as well. Trying to make contact. Might have made contact on Jay as he's half health. Looks like smokes are being thrown. I think both teams have zone. I don't think that's an issue. But I think he's just throwing those smokes for his own protection. Blue is knocked on the right, so never mind. They were necessary. They just didn't come in handy as Lucid was able to get him on the right. Good flank position. Flash, though, a 1v4 situation. He's got people all around him. Could not do anything about that, though. Cuties did a great job, but goddamn, Omnipotence coming in with a ton of kills. They got over 20 now. Let's take a look at how much exactly. Magic with 8. Jay with 8. 4 for Trevor. 3 for Lucid. 16, 20, 23 kills, guys. 23 kills. That's insane. Obviously taking first place and total first place so far. I can't see them being taken out at this point. It is a possibility, but that is going to be hard to overcome. Cuties comes in with 5 kills. Flash and Blue getting those kills for the team. SK coming in with 1 kill from Scarface. So that's your top 3. We'll take a look at TU. TU, we saw a lot of TU actually in this one. 5 total kills for them as they were kind of going at it with a lot of different teams though. Mommy, Crazy and Salty, 0 kills for them. Naked comes in 6th place with 0 kills. What do we have here? Phoenix with 2, a team total of 5. Not bad, guys. Really good stuff. Babies with 4 from Alex, a team total of 6. It's not too shabby. Dios comes in with 1 kill for the squad there. What Up Baby comes in with 1 kill for his squad as well. Critch with 5. Wow, this is a lot of kills right here. So this is, I think this is the 6 pro players team. Critch with 5. 5 from JoJo as well. 3 for Godcast and 2 for Rob. That's a team total of 15 kills. I could be wrong on the team name. I don't want to get it wrong. But they tend to get a lot of kills. That has not been in question for them. CT with 1 kill for Carly. 0 kills for Peanut Nasty and Liddy. WF, this is a team I have winning it all too. 14th place, 0 kills. I think they are effectively eliminated based on points, but unless they get every kill in the next one, I'm not sure. BTE with 2 kills from Dizzy. She Devils with 0. Steezy with 0, Rich with 0 as well. Legacy comes in with 0, Pro Hub with 0, and Lights Out with 1 kill from Whiskey. So I'm going to take these screenshots, and then we'll move on. Match number 3, last match, is going to be coming up soon. Don't go anywhere. Get some popcorn, get your drinks, but make sure you get back here in time. Room. Whether it's open now or not, I'm not sure, but it will be opening up soon, so make sure you get into the room if you are competing, and make sure to get into the right slots. Do not get into the wrong one, or else you will be kicked. Celeste is opening, or has already opened the room, and it looks like people are in it, so that means the codes are out. Get in, be ready, and you'll be good to go. Strike Player, thank you for the follow. Miss Sarah, thank you for the follow. Major, I think I've already said this, thank you for the follow. Omnipotent, yes, simple. Pop, you put a space there, which is confusing me. But I think you have an S at the end, unless it's a typo from whatever. I know you guys were Omnipotent Gaming, and then I saw Omnipotence with an S at the end. Maybe that's us, I'm not sure. But anyway, Omnipotent did really well. 23 kills. 23. I don't know when's the last time I saw something that crazy in kill count. And it's been a while. It's 23 kills. Definitely playing crazy, out of their mind. We saw how aggressive they were too. They played aggressive against Naked. They pushed with the car. They had a knocked player because of that. And I thought that might have been it for them. But I think the same time, Naked had a lot of smokes thrown, which is what you're supposed to do in general. But because of all those smokes, it made it hard for them to look around to prevent them from driving into their position. That was, I wouldn't say a mistake, but just something that Omnipotent took advantage of. And they were able to play in that smoke as well, which made it more of an even game for them rather than being at a disadvantage by driving in. They lost one with a knock. They got back up, actually. And then the remaining player, I forgot who it was. It might have been Magic, I believe. Anyway, the other player pretty much got 1v3 the rest, playing around in the smoke, making it very difficult to be spotted. That's one thing that you definitely want to do when you're by yourself, is to throw a lot of smoke, especially when you've been spotted. You know you're getting shot at. You know you're going to get pushed. You want to throw a lot of smoke. You just want to make things as confusing as possible for the enemy team. That way, it's not going to be as obvious of a knockout. You still will have bad odds going against some other teams because you are still going 1v3 or 1v4 or whatever the case. But it does help out your odds when you throw a ton of smoke. Lucid, thank you for the follow as well. Says, yep, it's omnipotence. Omnipotence. All right, good. Has an S at the end. A simple pop says the same thing. All right. It has a space in between, so that is normal. Normally a space. Okay. All right. We'll work with that. Check something. Okay. You guys responded so quickly, and I didn't think I spoke for 5 minutes. So now I see it. I'm like, what? Why is that so fast up there? But yes, you did. Okay, so that's perfect. Perfect. Great job. All right. So the room is open. As I said before, it's going to start at 9:27, so we got 6 minutes before we actually start. Oh yeah, by the way, just want to let everyone know. So if you're watching and you're thinking, how do I get into these? Go to our Discord. My Discord for Naked Esports, posted by the Nightbot. It's also posted, if you're watching from YouTube, in the description area. And then Omelet, it's in my profile. All right, so all those positions, all those profiles and spots, that's where the link is. It says Discord. Click it. You're halfway done. We'll be messaging everybody. You claim a role. If you guys don't know what that is, if you guys don't understand what Discord is, and that's all okay, just let me know in Discord. It's kind of like Twitter, so you can DM me at Naked Esports, Naked H Crusaders, sorry, or you can message me in that server that you would click on right when you click on the Discord link. All right, so you can message me. I'm definitely happy to help with registration, with any questions you might have about Naked Esports, about this stream, about whatever. Just want to help you guys out as much as possible, especially when it comes to competing in our events. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Let's go Cuties, says PUBG Mobile Cutie. You guys did tremendous. Great position. They had that position for a long time. And the circle, while it was favorable for them, so a lot of that helped, they made sure to pick a position that was advantageous, not just at the end, but throughout the whole thing. The circle was still big by the time they got there. They knew that position was going to be a great spot to shoot down at a lot of players. So Cuties, recognizing the rotations is important. A lot of the pro teams, they'll know every nook and cranny of the maps, where it's good to be, where it's not good to be. And Cuties obviously made a good position there. It's omnipotence. Yep, I said that. I got it, Pop. Unless I'm saying it wrong still. Unless omnipotent. Is that how you're supposed to say it? That's omnipotent. Omnipotent. You know what? I'm just terrible at pronouncing things. I guess because you put a space in between, it's just supposed to be omnipotence. My bad. I'm like, I'm saying it right? I'm saying it right. But yeah, you guys are doing tremendous. Keep going. 23 kills. There's no way you're not in first place at this point. And if you can just handle, if you automatically get a top 3 spot, you definitely have the win. If you die immediately, I think you won't, because I don't know how well you did in the first game. I'm trying to think of how well you guys did in the first game. I can't think of it in particular. Maybe you did get a top 3 spot. Maybe you didn't. But yeah, you know where you are probably, and you know how you need to play. It's 9:24. I think. What did I say? 9:27. 9:27 start. Yeah, 9:27. Sketty says nice. What's up, Crusaders? Static PUBG, and Critch says laugh my ass off. Thank you guys for joining in on YouTube as well. What else do I want to say? Oh yeah. If you guys want to compete, if you guys are new to esports or you're looking for a different team, Naked Esports is looking for new players, so you can go and apply to become a Naked Esports player on the comp side or casual player if you want, and play with us. You can apply through our Discord. All right, just like you would apply to a scrimmage like this one, you would apply to be a naked player. We have other things in our Discord. If you're wanting to know more about PUBG Mobile, definitely go into our Discord, talk about PUBG for all you like. If you want to talk about gaming in general, definitely. If you want to just pick our brains for whatever reason, let us know. At me for sure, and I'll be happy to respond to you guys. We are hosting the Naked Pro Scrims, which is this one. This is a $20 prize pool. It happens every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it goes till, I think, like 10:30. We also have the Naked Riot, which is similar to the Naked Pro Scrims, except it is TPP, and it's on Fridays. 8 p.m. still, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that prize pool works a little bit differently. It's gift cards from BlueStacks, as it is a sponsored event. And the prize pool is between $80 to $240, depending on how many people join the room. For example, last scrimmage that we had for the Naked Riot, we had roughly 60 people on average. So we had a $120 prize pool in gift cards, whether it's, you can choose yourself, like you want Google, you want Apple, you want Visa, so stuff like that. So it's like really whatever you want. But as I was saying before, that's a sponsored event, and that's on the BlueStacks Discord. So it's what we host, and it's on a different Discord. Definitely click the Discord for Naked if you want to join in, because that has all the instructions of how to register. But if you're looking to compete in like big money tournaments like that, especially every week, because that's what we do every week, every Friday, you guys can. You guys can. I know there's bigger tournaments. This is like a big scrim. I don't know any scrimmage that does it bigger than what we do for the Naked Riot. So if you're interested in doing it, if you're interested in that value for the winning team, go ahead. So as I was saying, $120 was the prize pool for the last scrimmage for the Naked Riot. So on average, I think it was $30 per person for the winning team, which is pretty substantial, I imagine, for you guys. What we want to do, Naked Esports wants to do, what our sponsors want to do, is to provide you guys with value, because you guys put a lot of time and effort, a lot of practice goes into competing. So we want to make sure you guys get your fill and get what you need. As we want to, what's the word I'm looking for? We want to be able to recognize what you guys have been doing for this competition. Not the best way I put my words, but that's one way. Nope, not that. That. Okay. Omnipotent. Yes, that's omnipotence. All right, I'll say it from that way now on. I apologize for calling it something else at a different time. You can understand my confusion, though, as I am often confused. Okay. What do we have here? A lot of people dropping up, as you know, as you can possibly tell already. It's Sandhawk, one of the smaller maps, and typically a boot camp drop type of map. So we're going to see some teams that drop boot camp. We might go to another place, although I'm looking at Camp Alpha. Team 19's dropping there. I don't think Team 6, who seems to have dropped early with Cuties, I don't think they're going there. Boot camp does have possibly 3 to 4 different teams here, and that is not surprising at any given scrim. Legion with a shotgun. He's gonna hop into the first floor, see if he can get a knockout. Or he's gonna knock. Oh, that's not a shotgun. That's an M24. I did not think. I thought it was a shotgun. That is a tough one to use at this stage. It's possible. Oh my god, that's gonna be a tough call. Whoa, Legion. Legion does go down as it looks like his teammates was able to find some sort of automatic weapon. Definitely a better option. And he's gonna get Legion down out of the game. Team 20 has a player on this side. You can see what up, baby. He's going to stay hidden. He doesn't have an option to get a gun anymore, it seems. And Rob MC is going to head over to Critch. Critch is knocked. Let's see why. And what does this look? Oh my god. Critch is hanging on next to the enemies, and he's not getting thirsted. I'm surprised he isn't, as he's trying to return away. You can see here, Team 9 is backing away. Critch is hanging on. Rob is cutting in. Alex needs some heals, by the way. Critch is going back, so even though Rob is there, he's actually getting closer to the enemies. Does go finally back down to Hill. This is a good place to heal, making it hard for the enemies to spot him. Here's Zilks. I'm gonna go with Zilks. Sounds cool. Oh, there they are. He's got one knocked again. Critch got back down to the ground. Rob is right there. Can he get him down as well? A lot of damage on Zilks. Zilks goes down though. Cannot handle it. Good job from Rob. He lost a lot of health doing that. Lucid. This is omnipotent. Rob is knocked out as well, as they got thirst, so those kills will be theirs. 2 kills total. Omnipotent. Now that's surprising. Usually if a team does really well, what I would think is to be the move next is to play a little bit more conservatively. Right? If you get first place in one particular match, you have the lead, you know you have the lead, then you want to play conservatively, get those rank points working for you, and that should continue your roll to the winning side. That being said, look at this. This is what Omnipotent is doing right now. Jay, Magic, Lucid, they're still all live on this side, and they got 1 kill, so they weren't really going after all the teams here. But still, landing here by itself just shows you what kind of team this is. Aggressive. They don't slow down. They don't seem to want to slow down. So while boot camp is still going on, it seems like it has slowed just a tad, so we're going to switch it up. I know one of the leaders is there, but Team 10 is right next to Team 4, and we want to make sure we get everybody. So Legacy's there. Here we have Young Boy, Simple, Phoenix, and the JCR player. Shots on Trickster. Trickster goes down after some good body shots. The enemy assassin, Ronnie, trying to return away. Luckily his teammates was there to kind of provide some cover. Ronnie getting hit on the side as well. Trickster still knocked. Looks like Trickster will get thirsted. There's another knock as well. Ironside is knocked. Trying to head over to Hollowside. Hollowside seems to be doing some sort of magic, staying alive and getting some knocks on the right. Phoenix and cannot beat Phoenix, and Phoenix will be able to get the revive on all of his players. They have 3 knocked right now. So it was a true 1v1 situation. Down to the last player on each side, and that will certainly be Phoenix's great win. You gotta love those feelings when you're able to help every single person on your team and win it. So here's a bit of a long-range battle. I know this is something that could be interesting, but I do want to probably go back to boot camp. I think boot camp is oh, what? We tried to go back. There's knocked out players. No, we just missed the timing. Now Prison Jojo. Jojo's the only one left. Rob is out. Critch is knocked. We saw that out. Team 9 still has players up there. Looks like they're the one that caused some kills. They got 3 here with Alex Boy and Bloody getting it. Team 25 still over here. 1 knock with Trevor. But it looks like the revive happened by Lucid. Healing is magic. Team 19. Let's take a look at you. Okay, that's a weird angle. Can we get out of that? There we go. Boy gets knocked out. Flash, 1 more hit is all he needs, and he will not get knocked down. Diospodas almost. Blue rotating to the right side. It looks like Booty and Shiloh's are out of the game. I got kicked and had to wait 89 seconds, says Inflation. Sorry to hear that, man. That is rough. I don't, if you're registered and all that, which I'm not sure, I just want to, I don't control the room. But just to reiterate to everybody for future's sake, you gotta be registered, gotta be checked in to get into the game. And you have to have a designated slot from us as well. I'm assuming you do. Eflation. It must have been the system that kicked you, I'm assuming. Take a look back over here. Magic needs to heal up. He's still peeking this doorway, but no one's really there. So here's Naked. They're working the blue zone. Seems like they were a little late crossing over. They still have everyone alive. So now they're moving forward. Back over to Team 25 and Team 17. You can see here Trevor is rotating around the compound. And he can possibly see Team 17, Jojo. You should be able to see him now. Jojo might be able to see him as well. Jojo's not looking. He's going to get shot in the side. He will. Oh my god, he's still alive. No, he won't be alive much longer. Trevor, good rotation. Gets the last one. Back over to Alex Boy and Trevor in front of him. It looks like they're rotating away. They do not want to engage. They've been aggressive all through the night. And yet, look at this. This might be the first time we're seeing them not go after the enemies. I'm so surprised by this move. It makes a lot of sense, though. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Because they know they have a lot of kills already. From match number 2, and even some from this match. They just got to make sure that they last. That's it. And they're good. Look at this drop all the way in the top left. It's all the way north. No one's going to get that. Team 6, what are you guys doing? 2 players, Flash and Blue for cuties. So it looks like Team 9, they're still holding this side. Still holding what's left to boot. Team 2, they're running around the grass. The grassy knoll. Pro Hub is in front of them. On their right. Does he recognize that yet? Doesn't seem like he would be paying attention to them if he was. If he did know he was there. I do kick if you're not registered. Thank you, Celeste. So it looks like that's the case for Eflation. You should have been registered. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. I think you know that by now, Eflation, as well. So El Diablo is just kind of passing by this team, SK. I don't think it's Pro Hub. I could be wrong. But passing him by and not getting shot at. Obviously, 2 trains in a night passing by don't see each other. Interesting position here for Naked. Naked's getting into zone. We saw them in the blue before. It looks like everyone's 100% health now. Team 19 is in front of them in the compound. It looks like they're playing this safely in the compound here. Not a lot of places they can be. There's 2. They lost Angry Boy before. And it looks like Naked just continues to move forward. 2 of them are here. I don't know where the 3rd player for them is. There's Naked pushing forward. Little Dev getting shot at. Kurt getting shot on the side. He's trying to get behind something. It looks like it worked as he does not get knocked. That was a big, big crucial moment for Team 19 for IN, because if they didn't get a knock there, which could have made things a lot harder for Naked to work their magic and what they want to do. They're still thinking, for Naked anyway's sake, they're still thinking, we just need to worry about knocks. We're not worried about healing at this point. Not worried about getting revives at this point. So Remix, 4 people in front of him. His teammate back there, Dios, is staying a little bit farther back. I think Naked's rotations should be made. They're holding up their spot. Both teams are very patient about what they want to do. You see here guys holding up a corner, seeing if we can get an angle. Shane rotating on the right side, seems to be holding up a spot here as well. Guys pushing forward. Trying to find them. Can't quite see them. Looks like Team 19 has their third person come in close. They finally have their extra person coming in for backup. Dev pushing forward on Remix. Can Dev win it or does Remix? Remix loses. Dev lost a lot of health though. And we'll try to get behind the rock and heal. Little Dev staying alive. Look at his health. Is barely existent at this point as he got shot by Ferdinand on the right. Diobotis gets knocked as well. 2 players down. Ferdinand, only one left, has a 6x scope on an N7. Trying to make that work. Got a lot of good damage across actually. But no knock still. He's trying to peek every angle, pre-firing every angle he possibly can. And this seems to be a hard position. I'm surprised Ferdinand's actually holding. Guy gets knocked on the right side. Nick is trying to heal, I think, on the left. You can see everyone trying to do that. Nil Dev kind of rotating to Nick. It looks like that Molly... Oh, that will be stopped at the bell. Grenade finishing off Remix. Ferdinand, I'm surprised you weren't heading off before, and it looks like this is a good idea. I think you need to get out of here, as Naked just has the numbers. The thing that slowed down Naked, obviously, was the hurting that they were in. None of them got knocked, but they needed to heal up. So they couldn't continue to make their push as fast as they wanted to. You saw Guy try to do it on his own on the left side, trying to flank. That did not work, and he got knocked. So I guess there was a knock. Never mind about that. But at the same time, they could not finish up the enemy. Team Stu, is they still going at it? Yes, they are. Kurt is knocked. Almost thirsted as well. I thought Ferdinand was heading out. Didn't want to look back, but I guess he did. Dev getting knocked as well. This could be a 1v4 squad wipe. Shane trying to give him a haircut. Doesn't work out. Ferdinand cutting across the guy. Guy gets him. Make sure he doesn't thirst as well, as Kurt was looking bad in shape. And he will get picked up. Nobody else is up here, so Naked wins it. Good job, guys. As I said, I'm a little biased, but you can't blame me for that. Cuties. Flash and Blue, we saw them just as a 2-man before, and it seems like they're still a 2-man at this point. I don't know if they heard the gunshots from Naked, but they could have. Alex Boy is knocked. Bloody is has to come down to pick him up. Let's see what this looks like. Is there a lot of? It looks like there's a lot of cover around, and it probably was caused by Team CT. Oh, they got the thirst there. As Booty just got here at the wrong time though. Shots for Bloody. Bloody is not too bad here. He's got a lot of good rock positions. Team 21's on his right, though. That'll be a third party if he comes up. I'm sure, though, 21 is more paying attention. Oh, never mind. I thought he was going to pay more attention to the multiple enemies on the side. Bloody's backing away. There's no reason to be here. Initial reason was to revive his teammate. It is not the case anymore. That's one thing you have to think about when you go for thirst. Obviously, that was a good thirst, as Bloody was there, and they knew he was there, and there's no reason to let him live anymore. But sometimes, there's many times, I should say, possibly even most of the times that you're dealing in scrims, there's going to be times where you don't want to revive or thirst the player. You want the enemy team to kind of think twice about their movement. Should we go for kills? Should we go for heals? Should we go for revives? Those are things that teams need to think about and kind of communicate to themselves. And if they're not good at coordinating, that could really disrupt the team. So once you thirst somebody, that's going to make a decision out of their hands and start working well together again, even though they did lose a player. So that's something to think about when you're thirsting. Not always a good idea to thirst. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Healer is on this side of the blue zone. You might be able to see Carly. He's actually working in the blue zone. I think he wants to take that buggy. The good thing about going into the blue zone early, you can see he could have stayed not in the blue zone and kind of made his way to the buggy. He wanted to stay hidden though, and that didn't work out. But oftentimes, trying to be in the blue zone could work. People don't necessarily want to think about you being in the blue zone, so they won't assume that you're going to be going in there. Anyway, we're going to move on. We got SK Snowy. It looks like he sees enemies with Lewis. Yes, this door is really open, by the way. Spectate mode could be a stranger. Looks like a thirst there. Lewis could not get it. Lewis gets knocked as well. And there's no teammates around. Where are they? Are they over here? Carly's over there. He's really far, though. Playboy's here. Got healed up. Looks like he might be getting shot. I thought he lost some health there. He's trying to head over to Lewis. There's enemies though, right in the house on their right though. They gotta be careful about that. Playboy's getting hit from multiple angles though. This is a hard position for him to hold. Kenny was shooting at Playboy. It looks like he's getting shot on the other side of the rock too. He does not have a single rock to hide behind, as both sides were not available. Here's Magic. Magic's alone now. They have 3 kills. This is the team that got 23 kills in match number 2, first place. So obviously the leaders still. There's 9 teams left. So if they get taken out now, that could possibly open up the door for another team. But 23 is just such an overwhelming number in match number 2 that I don't know if it is possible for them to not win anymore. Salty. 3 times scope for Young Boy. Trying to shoot at the houses. The good thing about this position, obviously, is that it's in zone. There's only really one way in. They have to go toward the bridge on their side of the island. They're not going to take a swim. There's no time for that. They have to run. But really what the Team 15 should do right now, throw a ton of smoke. They know there's enemies there. They've been getting shot at from that bridge. They need to throw a ton of smoke to get over there to the position outside of these houses. And look at this, Salty's getting hit. That's what I've been talking about. They needed these smokes to work. And they're just not throwing them. Blue Zone's overrunning. Blue Zone's going to hurt as well. I'm still surprised they have not thrown any smokes. And unless they have something else up their sleeve, they are going to have to figure out a way in. Painkillers for Kenna. See, immediately gets knocked as he tried to rotate in. Where are these smokes? Kenna is going to try to do the same exact thing. Didn't work once, but I guess it worked twice as Kenna, well, still in the blue zone, but it's a little bit closer to freedom. Maybe they ran out. It's possible. They ran out of smokes. Good shots on Young Boys. He's out. Simple is probably going to go for the revive. Kenna is going to safely get in. Mommy might be able to do the same. El Diablo on this edge, if he can go toward the bridge, he might be able to see Kenna and Mommy. Are they at the bridge or something? Yeah, they're right under it, so they're playing this safely. Heading over to the other side. A lot of smokes thrown and shots are being fired at them. You see here, Simple is trying. Oh, he has a grenade. Okay. Simple. I wouldn't have done that myself, but I guess he didn't want to give kills to others. I thought he was throwing a smoke, but it was like he's holding that really long. Might as well throw it and start healing. But, well, I don't know what else to say about that. Naked's looking great on top of this cliff. 5 kills for them. And obviously the position is pretty on point. Nobody's going to have a better position, at least at this point. The zone is still in their favor. We'll see if that changes, though. Back to Magic. Still alive, 5th place. A guaranteed 5th place right now. And he must be super stoked about it. Slim is right there. Just take the shots. Like, take the shots already. I don't know if he just was waiting maybe to get behind the rock and then get his gun out, but... Well, that's it. So he does get that 5th place. Actually, there's 3 teams left. Maybe he just snuck in a 4th place. Panda's out as he was trying to take the motorboat. Slim is in the blue, and he makes the mistake of being in the blue. I don't think he got shot down. I'll take a look at the kill cam, or the, not kill cam, the kill feed, but he might have got hit maybe. But I think it was the blue zone that actually finished him off. Anyway, El Diablo is going to try to solo this. He's not going to go back. There's really no way he can. There's so many enemies around. Cuties in front of him on Team 6 is troubling. And obviously Naked, well, he can move forward into these houses. That'd be great for him. Naked 5 kills still. So yeah, I think it was the blue zone that got the knock on the enemy. Guy trying to rotate in zone this way. This is a really good side, I think, for him. El Diablo is out, so leaving 2 teams left, 4v2. Naked obviously in advantage with having more players, and they are in zone just as equally as QT. I think Cuties have a good spot as well. They have more central circle. We'll see what the circle does. If it ends more south, that would help the Cuties. If it ends more north, that would definitely give an extra advantage for Naked. Shane gets knocked as he tried to peek the window too fast. Flash is possibly making a push forward. Little Dev might have an issue here. Take a look from Flash's perspective. It's got the red dot. Pre-firing angles, doesn't get anything. Looks like both Cuties players are going into the same spot. Shots from Guy. Guy gets... Little Dev is knocked, but Guy gets a knock on Blue as well, so it's leaving a 1v2 situation. Guy is not trying to hard peek that. Throws a grenade as well. Does that make contact? It was not cooked. I think Flash might have got hurt a little bit, but doesn't get knocked. Flash trying to prone, trying to stay hidden, seems to be working for the time being. Kurt jumps, doesn't get knocked, and it looks like Flash gets inside the house now. It's ending to the wire. Looks like Blue is going to get picked up. This could be great for Cuties. Naked's rotating in. Guy's getting closer. Guy doesn't want this revive in. Guy sees him. Gets a knockout. Can he get the one main player? No, he doesn't. His Guy gets knocked. I think Guy was trying to reload, and that was a mistake. Flash at the edge of Blue zone. Can he make a miracle happen on Kurt as Kurt has the edge by being in zone? Flash trying to heal. Does heal. That's it, and Kurt wins it as the last remaining member in the whole scrimmage. Great job from Naked. Obviously, I'm happy about that. 3 for Guy, 3 kills for Lil Dev, and 1 for Kurt. A team total of 7. First place. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Naked in the chat, please. I'd appreciate it. QT's coming in with 4 kills, 2 for Blue, 1 apiece for Booty and Flash. And then TU did a great job with 4 total kills with Slim Jim and El Diablo. We will be going on a raid after this. If you guys want to join in, I would love it. Just to support another streamer. So stay around, and we'll be doing that in a very short minute, probably in like 5 minutes. We got Mommy with 1 kill for Crazy, and 2 for Salty, a team total of 4. Here's Omnipotence with 1 from Trevor and 2 for Magic, 1 for Lucid, team total of 4, 5th place. I have to imagine that they won the whole thing just based on their second match, first place, 23 kills. But they may have left the door open. It's a possibility. We'll have official results after either tonight or tomorrow. We got CT coming in with 2 kills for Carly and 1 for Jean. Phoenix is 1 kill. Young Boy with 5. Well done. And JCR with 1, making a team total of 7. We got Bloody here with 3 of the kills for the team, a total of 6. So we've seen some all-stars coming out right now. We got SK with 2 kills. Pepperoni and Scarface getting those. ProHub has 1 kill just from Playboy. BTE with 1 kill as well for the Sabas. Angry Boy, Remix, Dios Batos, and Fernan coming in with 2 total kills. The She-Devils with 3 kills from Noe. Critch and his squad with 1 kill. What Up Baby gets 0 kills for his squad. Legacy with 0. The Babies coming in with 3 kills from Jess alone. And Lights Out with 1 kill from Crispy. So let's screenshot all these. Thank you guys for all competing. And thank you guys for all watching as well. We can't do these things without all these competitors, so pretty much thank you. We love the support that you guys bring by competing with us. We want to continue to build this community as much as possible, and hopefully you guys can join in and help us out. We have actually a new merch store. If you go down to us on Twitch, you can see all of the merch that we are producing. We'll continue to bring out more and more. So if you want to support us monetarily wise, monetarily, yes, then that would be a great place to help us out. Anyway, let's go on a raid. I should have it all set up already because I have a few minutes delay. So it should work in 3, 2, 1. Hopefully it worked. If not, then have fun with me right here until it does. If you guys have any questions about Naked Esports and how to be a part of Naked Esports or how to be a part of the scrimmages, let us know. Scrimmages will be, registration will be open actually right